Yes, everybody. Oh, very bright. Look how bright it is. Russ on the West Ham Network. Hope you are all safe and well. It's match day, 3 o'clock kickoff on a Saturday, and I can't wait. And I can't wait to West Ham entertain Ipswich Town at the London Stadium. Let's turn that up a little bit so I can hear myself speak. Hope everyone is safe and well. Hope everyone is looking forward to the game. Obviously, we'll have Anton doing the watch along, all that type of stuff as well. So keep an eye on that. We'll also have the review show. Anton's in the Starting 11 show, all that type of malarkey. So loads going on as per usual. Let's see, we've got the comments. We've got Happy Hammerette. Good afternoon, good evening, morning to you, rather. I don't want to be too hopeful, but I have a good feeling about today. We are too good to be playing so shit every week. This could all click and we get our first home points of the season. Let's bloody well hope so. Hope you're correct. We have been on games. We have indeed fighting. The players are fighting hard. It will happen. So I've had to move because there was some people filming. So I'm going to go back and sit there for a little bit. Yeah, definitely. I hope we have got some. And actually, for anyone who's watching now, look, we've got from Anite Collectors. That is going to be hidden there. So if you've got one, there's one there. Morning, Peter. Nothing more than a win. I'm going to walk and talk today, so I'm a little bit late. And is acceptable today with Spurs, Man United, Forest, Everton, Newcastle, Arsenal to follow. Some big games there, my friend. Some big games there. I think we need a win. I just can't see it clicking under Floppy with his tactics. I've been making this point, and Happy Hammer made a point as well there. It's about having it clicking and waiting for it to click. And it's like, how long do we wait for things to click? You know, it's like for me, you know, things need to, like today, there's no real excuses really today, you know, to not have a decent performance. You know, we've got apart from Nicholas Fulcrew, we've got everyone back. And yeah, I think for me, I think it's pretty simple. You know, I don't know if even I'd accept us not getting a win today. I don't know. You know, would I accept a draw with a good performance? I don't know. I do not know. It depends, I think, how I feel, really. To be honest, for me, it is just about the 3 points today. Surely. You know, I was listening on the radio, listening to Talk Sport, and obviously we're not as bad as Crystal Palace at the moment, but they haven't won at all this season. Obviously, we beat them. And, you know, they're talking about Oliver Glasner going potentially as well, because if they lose, they play Liverpool today. If they lose to Liverpool, they'll be likely to be bottom of the league or in the bottom three for the first time since like 6 or 7 years. I think we're starting to see a little bit of a breakaway as well, which is slightly sort of worrying me. Alex in the chat, good to see you. Unless we go 1-0 down, I remain hopeful. Martin, good morning to you. Looking for a decent performance, 3-1. Need to say some balls, not literally, as they might get sent off. Indeed. Must win game. If we pick up 1 point, but it sets us right and we see big improvements, I'll be happy enough. Will we though? Will you, Happy Hammerette? I think we talk a good game, but I think if we don't win today, I think there's, you know, I think that's a minimum. I think really, the performance will come, but the performance will come with confidence, and what builds confidence, getting points on the board, you know. So for me, it's very much this needs a win to build confidence, because as Peter says, we go into the international break with lots of some big games afterwards. The fortunate thing with the international break is, you know, Bowen hasn't been selected. We know Nicholas Fulcrug's not training or going. I don't know. I haven't looked at the rest of the ones. I know obviously Andy Irvine's been called up. We know that you know, Mavropanos will be going, and you know, I imagine I haven't looked at what the Brazilian and the Jamaican setup or the Ghanaian setup is over the international break. But you know, Bowen needs a rest. So you know, a 2 week game, 2 week sort of break internationally could benefit him maybe as well. Anton's in the chat. Today's the day. Yeah, all right. Stewards will be on you if you do, indeed. Good morning. Can't beat a milky coffee, a cheesy bagel, and Russie B morning game show. Well, there we go. If ever there's an advertisement for why you need to subscribe to the West Ham Network, that is it, my friends. Yeah, I'm just there was someone filming, Anton, thank you. So I was just moving around because I was trying to be nice, so I'm not stuck in their shot all the time. So that's what I was doing. So be quiet, you. Unbelievable. Exactly. That's the thing. I think we talk a good game. So, oh yeah, we'll be, it's all about performance. I think that only goes so far. The Man City game, for example, the chances are we're never going to win that game. The chances are we're highly likely to win this game. So for me, if we don't win the game, then we'll be probably talking about the performance as oh yeah, but we know we drew, but the performance was good. We need to win the game. In my eyes, we need to win the game. What we got here? A scraped win. Live at the trees in Stratford. Oh, well, all right. We'll wait and see how the watch along goes when I'm up there as your technical director. I think it's going to take time to build this team. We have the players just need to work. Everyone's talking to each other. What we've got here. Were you a fan of Robin Day as you look like those glasses? Peter, like randomly old references. No one's going to get that. Morning, beautiful day. Indeed. Beautiful day. Look at that sun. Look at those clouds. Not a rain cloud in the sky. But will we raining goals at London Stadium? That's the question. I did see as I walked in. The collaboration I don't think we ever wanted to see or ever thought you wanted to see. West Ham and Peppa Pig. I kid you not. I saw it on I kid you not. West Ham has got Peppa Pig merch, or Peppa Pig has West Ham merch. What the is going on? Mental. When it comes to matchday mornings and I'm getting ready to leave, we all are happy, Anna. West Ham fans by nature optimistic. We've never been in a situation, for me, I've always, every season I've got into it thinking, this is our season. This is it. And to be the best part in my 35 years supporting the club, we've only won sort of one thing really in the Europa Conference League, not taking into account the Intertoto really. So every year we think this is our year, but realistically only one team can win the Premier League, only one team can win the FA Cup, only one team can win the League Cup, and we're already knocked out of the League Cup. So yeah, well, I mean, as I said, Anton's done the starting 11 show today. Obviously, doesn't know how to use position things correctly, so they line up. But anyway, so that'll be on later on. He's gone for quite a bold 11. I don't think we're playing that 11, but I think he's going to go for quite a bold 11. So we'll see. That'll be on about midday. Then Anton's going to be doing the watch along this afternoon, and I'll be running around the ground afterwards, trying to get people's thoughts. What will be really cool, if you do see me, if you're at the ground today, come over and say hello after the game. Say hello if you see me in the ground, but after the game, if you want something for nothing, come over and see me. And what we can do is I've got a few of those metal shirts in my bag, and I might, I don't know, ask you a question when you've spoken to me, and if you get it right, you get a free shirt from our collectors at Alloy Collectors. So sounds good. I can see us giving Ipswich a tonking. Why not? Well, go back and listen to the interview we did with Alfie Indra on Thursday. He's Ipswich are a good side. They're no mugs. You see their results. Yeah, they haven't won a game, but their draws. I mean, that was a good game against Villa. And Villa, a good side, and Villa did a job on us here, didn't they? So they got two all draw with Liam Delap scoring, I believe, scoring a couple. So yeah, they're no mugs. I won't ever beat a bagel. Or is it a bagel? Let me know. If you lose today, I'll be pretty annoyed, but I'm more annoyed to be looking with all the J-Lo out tantrums. Well, unfortunately, the issue being, Arkham, is it's a results-based business, isn't it? Football is a results-based business. Now, to all intensive purposes, under David Moyes, he got a fair number of good results for us as well. You know, he was in that probably most successful Premier League manager. Obviously, won a trophy for us. But when the results don't start working, then people start looking at other stuff. They start looking at the patches of play and things like that. We need to get the results going first, then we can look at the tactics and stuff. Realistically, I think we've got enough. We should have enough today. As I said, check out Anton's starting 11. I like it. It's got legs. I just don't think he's going to be brave enough to do that. Not holding much hope, I'm afraid. Morning Russ, fingers crossed for 3 points. Possibly. Caduce to score. Phillips we booked. West Ham to win. Don't think much is piss take when kids. That's a good point. Feeling Mr. Optic today. Can we spare a thought for Sullivan losing £10 million? Indeed. Get your boots on. Kick-off time is closing in. Did you say no? He's not fit. No, he's not fit. No, he ain't fit. He ain't gonna be back to. And we reported this like 2 weeks ago. You know, and I don't know why it's sort of just broken again. You know, the prognosis was that he wasn't going to be back in contention until the Spurs game, and that's what's likely going to happen because of that. Obviously, goes over a certain number of games and periods in terms of being inactive after international duty. So we do get compensation from FIFA for that because it's gone over a certain number of game weeks, whatever it is. So you know, for me, I know, and you know, I think Anton starts. Better get down, mate. Antonio starts today in my eyes, because I just, you know, you look at the way Ipswich play and their setup with Greaves and with O'Shea up centre back partnership. Big lads, two big lads. If you put anything else than a battering ram up there, they're going to get eaten for lunch. Absolutely eaten for lunch, physically, and then that's your focal point. I agree. We should be, you know, for me, I think all of our best players are better when they're facing the goal rather than with their back to goal. But I just think until Fulcrum's back, we'll be having Antonio. I think this could be the last game potentially that Antonio starts in the Premier League. Maybe, I don't know. Don't know who the ref is today. Losing 4 games in the bounce will be, well, it's the first time we've ever done it. Isn't it? It's the first time we've ever lost 3 games at home. Our first 3 games in a row. And lose our first 4 games will be even more monumental. What we got here? Will J-Lo go back to the block if we lose? Yeah. Just our luck for this to play. He's been playing well, Stephen. He's been playing really well, to be fair. Toby's gifted 5 West Ham network. Toby must have had a win on the old GGs because he's just been. Well done to you. Well done to you, son. Good to see you. As I said, you know, we're going to have the what's it called? Start 11 show. Start 11 show will be about midday, I think it's scheduled for, and then we'll have the watch along from about 2 o'clock, 2:30 ish maybe, and then we'll have obviously the watch along with Anton, and then we'll do the run around me after the game as well. What are your score predictions? Put them in the chat and we'll go through them. I want to know just the result and who's going to score for West Ham or not, as the case may be. So, Reg, I'm going to be positive and say a 1-1 draw. I mean, both teams are the draw kings, it seems, in the Premier League. So, you know, I could see validation in that, to be honest. Don't know, looks cream cracking off 20 minutes. He does. And I think at the moment, Frog, I think that's all we've got really at the moment. Going forward, what I would like to do, I prefer to do, be Nick's full crew to start. 60 minutes, 65 minutes, and then bring on Antonio for the last 25 minutes. Go back to that Liverpool game in the Cup. I know we lost, but that little cameo from Antonio at 25 minutes is probably the best I've seen him play for a long time. Full of energy, full of drive, full of commitment, and he knows he's only got that amount of time to go. I agree, after about 60 minutes he's playing for his arse. But for today, I wouldn't be surprised if he starts and then half left to go, they bring on Danny Ings, or maybe they push Bowen up top and move the pack around a little bit. But I think initially, anything other than Tony up front worries me physically, from a sort of central perspective. But at the end of the day, we don't pick the team, do we? Bambi always looks knackered getting off the coach. Well, as I said, I think, for me, after the first 10 minutes, I can pretty much see how the game's going to go based on how Antonio, if he starts. Antonio starts the bit between his legs, bit between his legs, lucky fella, bit between his teeth. He would, then you'll see a better West Ham performance because the way the side is set up, he's the pivotal part of that. If it's bouncing off him and the shoulders drop and things like that, then it'll be a tough day in the office. And that's the way it works, unfortunately, West Ham. 2-1 Ipswich, Peter's gone with. Steve's gone for a 2-1, Bowen to score. 3-2, Souček, Bowen and Somerville. 3-1, Kudus, 2, and Bowen and Phillips to score for them. It's going to happen. 2-1 to Ipswich. Good morning, mates. Hope West Ham win today. Me too. Loving the optimism. Going for 2-1 Hammers. Hopefully 2 for Bowen. Bowen not being picked in the England squad, that for me is a good thing. Good thing for West Ham. Good thing for Bowen as well. It shows that if he wants to get back in there, he has to perform. And he hasn't performed. And we can look into that and say, is it because the way it's set up and the team formation, very possibly, or he's just not on form at the moment. So, if I was Bowen, today would be a point to prove. Point to prove to Lee Carsley that actually I should be in the England squad. And that was me. That's what I'd want to do. You'd want to prove the point. You'd want to be the main man. He's captain. You want to be scoring the goals and that type of thing. And that's what I want to see today for Bowen. I want to see that because I want to see just some captainship, leading from the front, being the main focal point, being the guy who's in charge. Taking responsibility. Seeing him going around, talking to players. I want to see this is the type of game you need a proper captain's performance from Bowen today. And I hope we get it. I genuinely hope we get it because that would mean we have a good day. Please not Souček in the hole behind Antonio again. Bowen's mind, oh, sorry, one of the kids unwell. Yeah, it's true, Peter. Same as Paqueta. You can understand why Paqueta's not, he's very much, his head's not on you can see why his head might not be in the game. Same as Kudus, frustration in terms of how he's been utilised. Paqueta with everything that's going on in his personal life and with the trial date, in the next few months, that's always going to be playing on his mind. But when you cross the pitch, cross that line, you've got a job to do. And if Bowen doesn't think he can do the job because of what's happened, then it takes balls to say, actually, I'm not mentally ready for the game. I'm not up. My head's elsewhere. And if that's the case, fine, no problem. We've got alternatives. We can move people around. But if that's not the case, then if he gets selected, he's fit to play, then he needs a performance. 3-1 for T. Boo. 3-1 home win. Usual suspect. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're well, usual. Nice to see you. As I said, we're going to shoot in a minute. So I'm running late. But as I said, make sure you check out the starting 11 show round. So make sure you check out the watch along as well. And then after the game as well, I'll be running around the game trying to get people to say things. And if you see me, stop and say hello, have a chat, and you might win a lovely West Ham metal. Where is it? West Ham metal thing from our channel. Oh, God, there is. From our channel sponsors, Alloy Collectors. I've hid one as well. If you missed it, go to the beginning of the video. I've hid one to see if you can find it. Let us know, tag us in the video, all that good stuff. Until next time, take care, everyone. Stay safe, stay warm, Stay humble, keep the faith, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Much love, peeps.